Hey, picking the cake from the princess peach. I'll be dating the door for Mattolina. Using my character name. What's up, guys? Me, this is Matt Tech here. Welcome back to another video again. How you doing today, y'all? Today I'm going to basically, originally I was going to do a basically a test. I'm right now beta testing Mattolina West right now, so this is more like a beta test. However, this is the new update I released. This is obviously, you see the wallpaper, everything, but it's the new update. It's more stable than the previous update, because the previous update, there were a lot of bugs with it. Still, it has some slowdowns a little bit, but it's pretty fast, all things considered. Once you have it up and running for a while, once you run it after a while, it's going to run perfectly fine. But I'm not gonna do a beta test, or actually I'm doing a beta test, but I'm just not gonna do like a review of the operating system. I'm gonna save that for another video. But I did the first review of it. It's based on the same thing. The only difference is just a little minor update. So I did the review already, but it's basically the same thing. But what's interesting I'm gonna do is I'm basically going to react to a video I was watching. I'm going to react to a video on my operating system. So it's going to be interesting. My mom told me to, hey, maybe you should make a video on your operating system and also, you know, spread it to the world, and also just basically watch a video on your operating system, which I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to send it to my main operating system, because I have two operating systems booted on here. My main one, which is I use Arch, which is my main system, because you can do more with it. This is more like limited, but I could still record on here, which is pretty cool. Now, let's get to the videos we'll watch, and we're going to do a reaction video this time. Now, the reason I'm doing a reaction video is because it's just awesome. It's pretty damn awesome. So, I don't know if I should make this into like a live stream, this play as a live stream, make it like into a live stream from my operating system, record it, pre-recorded it, and then live stream it, or I don't know, or just upload it to YouTube. I'm probably going to just like pre-recorded it and then live stream it, and then see what happens, but I don't feel like doing it, so I'm just going to upload it, which is easier. Which takes time, but is easier. So let's do it. So let's go to the browser, to my browser, obviously. Now this is the operating system I made, and it's pretty cool. If you know I've made a video of the boot screen, what the boot screen looks like, so I'm going to edit it in this video to show you what the boot screen looks like. But you know what it looks like. This is the same thing. The new update, you could play emulators on here. I work with RetroArch, and you could just run emulators on here. Also, I updated my website. You can go to now a shop on here. We're going to put more items soon, obviously, when it updates, because sometimes it updates when it wants to. You can buy Ultra Bianca Rescue. These are the games I made, which is cool. You can buy it. Now, you can also go to Google and get a web browser. I'm going to test that out too, but I don't feel like doing it because, actually, no, it doesn't work on here, not as much, but it should work on here. But I don't recommend it to run it. I don't recommend using my web browser that I program. It's only meant for like Windows and different Linux, like basically meant for Windows or different Linuxes. See, it pops up right here. This is my business website, which is pretty cool. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just looking around. Now you have word games. You can play word games on here online, which is cool. You can buy the system there, so you can still buy it on here, which is cool. You can view all, and these are the stuff you could buy. These are my shop. I updated the shop. You could, if you want to support me, just buy these things. You could buy it if you want. It's optional. You don't have to. And I make sure I respect you regardless of why. You could buy anything. You could buy 45. You could donate 45. You could throw 35. Or if you don't have that much money, just buy a game. Buy the Ultra Bianca Rescue for $5. That's it. You know. I'm not forcing you. It's optional. Because I know people are like, oh, you force people. I'm not forcing people. This is what it looks like. This is the images of like my company and stuff, so it's cool. You can see around. That's the building. But yeah, this is the new. I'm verified. You can see I'm verified. So I'm verified. So support me if you want. Remember, Rome was not built in a day. So also nothing to keep in mind is my mom has been in the hospital, so it's kind of sad. It's a lot going on, but even though my company's doing well, and I have my own custom domain. If you notice, that's my custom domain right there. I customized it. Despite that, my mom's in the hospital. It's about going on, so it's been kind of hard making videos because I'm hoping my mom is okay. So just if you want to support this channel and you want to support my mom, make sure you're okay. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. You best not content and support me so I can later be independent and also help my mom in the process. Yeah, because it's a lot going on. She has heart problems and something like that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Stress problems, mainly with stress, and just like it led to like problems. Um, yeah. So let's get to the video. Now today's video I'm gonna watch is this a daughter's dad. You like I used to do tech videos and all that stuff, but I'm doing something different. I'm doing a reaction video. Remember that daughter from what's it called? I forgot what daughter is it. Remember that? Yeah. You can see it right there. You can see the screen right there. Remember this daughter that was making fun of cancer? The dad's daughter that was making fun of cancer patient, which is disgusting in my opinion. Yeah. We're going to react to it because, we're going to finally react to it. I feel bad for the dad because I really feel bad for the dad so much because as you see when you get to it, I'm going to watch the dad's point of view. I'm not going to care about the daughter because I really don't care, but I feel bad for the dad. And I kind of like feel bad for the dad. So the daughter, she just ruined her life. So it's really on her. So I don't feel bad for her. But the dad, I do feel bad for the dad, just to be clear. So let's react to the video. Dad responds. Dad responds to daughter. I hope it pops up. I hope I don't get copyright claims. So please, if you're watching this, whoever's the name of who made the video, please don't copyright claim me. This is under fair use. This is literally under fair use. I'm trying to watch where's the official video? Where's the official video? The dad responds about daughter. That's what daughter. Which one is it? Which adult? I'm not doing Dr. Phil because Dr. Phil will definitely copyright strike me like crazy. So they don't care. they're new. They're like what's it called? Okay. Dad reaction to daughter. No, dad reaction to daughter. Cancer. Cancelled. Cancer. Yeah, I'm trying to look for the right name. I'm sorry. This is hard to find. I'm trying to look for the official video. That responds. Okay, is this it? This is it. Yes, this is it. Okay, I think this is it. So please note this is under fair use. I do not condone harassment to any of the individuals. If you do, I'm going to sue you if you harass these people. However, this is unfair use, and I'm going to give my opinion. I'm going to put the description of like the fair use thing, so I don't get sued. Because I have a company to run, I got kids to feed, and I got to take care of my mom. Okay, so this is coming from a guy, by the way, from me, my point of view. I have a mental illness. Okay, I have a mental illness, so me as a mental illness person, I'm going to react to it. I'm going to respond with some comments and stuff. So let's do it. This will be interesting. I'm excited. All my operating system that I created, so I'm excited. So please, if you want to support our channel, make sure you buy the operating system. That's our today's sponsor. If you want sponsors, that's today's sponsor. Get Mattolina West today. That's today's sponsor. Mattolina West. Get Mattolina West today. It's awesome, reliable, and stable. Get it today. I'm using it right now. It's stable right now. I can literally edit videos on here. So let's get to it. I'm going to react to it. Don't mind it. I may have noise background, so I'm sorry about that.
Really, the intent of this channel was
okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Alright, start the video now. Alright, let's go.
A body transformation and weight loss journey for the past year plus.
Okay.
And that I'm still doing, actually. And that's what the intent and purpose of this was always to be. But due to some family drama, my oldest daughter has, with her streaming internet life that she has for herself, she has decided to involve the rest of her family into that drama.
That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that, but let's continue.
That she has imposed upon us all. And there's been a lot of things. I was not aware that she was live streaming while she's sleeping. Like, who does that? Like, who just puts on...
Yeah, who the hell does that? Who the hell does that? Like, who the hell live streams at, like, night while you're sleeping? Like, people are sleeping. Like, the closest thing I did was none of that. That's literally your answer. I never did that. I never did a live stream when I'm sleeping. I never did a live stream even when mom's yelling or even then. Even if she wasn't yelling or my mom wasn't yelling or when mom wasn't going to. I just didn't live stream in front of my mom because I respect people's privacy. You know, like if for instance, I'll give you an example of this. It's common courtesy, and this is the problem with some people. Is some people would just record their family members doing whatever, and even their voice too. I like the thing is you have to respect privacy. Now, there's a thing called the fair use and also privacy. It depends. If the family member wants to be in the video, you let them in the video. But if they don't want to be in the video, don't be surprised if they get angry at you. And that's why it's a bad idea to sleep and record yourself, because you don't know what's gonna happen. Because you have night owls and they could like get up, go to work. Or they could be you could be sleeping, you can get up late and they get up early, and sometimes there's a problem, and you get in the video, and then you get exposed. You're exposed to family situation on the internet. That's a bad problem. And this is for me. I have a mental illness. Okay, I have a mental illness. Obviously, people don't know about it. People don't really know about it. But I can admit to you, I have a mental illness. I'm not crazily bad. I have control of it. Obviously. That's why you don't see me as a troglodyte, exposing myself on the internet and just doing weird stuff. But coming from me as a mental illness, or who has depression or anxiety and stuff, or like having these problems, I just why would you record yourself while you're sleeping? I don't know. Sorry for the long talk. Let's continue. We're already a few minutes in. And I have something to say. That's kind of crazy, but I do feel bad for the dad. So let's continue. I got some ASMR here. All right, let's continue.
On the camera and just films yourself while I'm sleeping. But again, I don't understand the current culture of what people will watch as entertainment or to pass the time. Since you want to, dox me and put my home address out on the internet, blast me and my social media accounts and the things that I'm trying to do with my life.
That's kind of disrespectful. That's crazy. I would never do that. I would never do that. This time, don't get me wrong. I kind of almost, let me explain what happened. It's kind of totally different. It's more like, I was trying to make a business, and when I set up my business to verify my business, I had to literally give them my address to get the business verified, and that was a risk, but at the same, I got it covered. It's safe, and plus it was less when I had less subscribers on the channel, so you can't find my address really, so I didn't really expose it. But yeah, the fact that she exposed, not just accidentally. We're not talking about accidentally. We're talking about purposely exposed. That's a no-no. If I had a kid that did that, you go into the gardens, you go get some grass, and you go learn how to build a computer, okay? You go learn how to build a Mac, and you go learn how to build a Linux computer, okay? God, we need more people to use Linux. I'm just kidding. I know people's gonna be like, but I use Arch, by the way. Yeah, I use Arch too, but you don't see me bragging and destroying stuff and trying to dox someone. Okay, let's continue. I'm sorry.
World. I'm doing this live as kind of my response to that. Now, I'm not trying to seek retaliation. I'm not. I really am not trying. I'm not trying to be vindictive. But the point is that I've raised you on my own for 13 years. 13 years as a single
depressing.
Parent. Never been the best parent in the world. There's a lot of parents out there probably have been in similar situations to what I'm in right now that can totally identify with what I'm having to deal with right now. I'm dealing with a whole bunch of crap right now. But I'm an adult, and I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it, and I'll move on. But Maya, you just started being an adult, and you've never had to pay for really anything in your life. You've never had to be responsible for bills. But
hold on, I'll be right back real quick. I'm going to get some snack real quick, so we'll continue with this. Let me pause it real quick, and I'll resume the recording soon. So I'll be right back real quick. Hold on. Okay, we're back. So I had to take a little break real quick. So yeah, like I was saying, that's kind of crazy. I would never dox my family member. I would never do all these things that this daughter did. And let's continue.
That all ended last night because you decided to call the cops thinking that I'm going to threaten your life and kill you, which there is no record of that. Completely false. But just to get attention from the internet and increase your view count, likes, and subscribers, whatever your aims were, you basically acted out the scenario where your life was in danger. You called 911. So this is completely self-imposed. You evicted yourself before I had a chance to. So congratulations, Maya, or Tessie, or however you pronounce that bullshit name. You played yourself. What you're doing, Maya, is malicious. It's vindictive. It's negative. I just, for the past, I was up till 6:30 in the morning watching your both live stream, watching other content where you're going after people because of either a disability, their ethnicity, or disease, or thing like.
Yeah, that's just weak. That's just like disrespectful. I'm sorry. Like, even coming from a guy that had mental illness, the much I'm crazy, I'm not that crazy. There's a difference, you know. There's a time and place for everything. Okay, like if you go be crazy and you just not gonna be smart with it and just, you know, calm down and just like at least negotiate and not be a troglodyte. I'm sorry, you might be a troglodyte. You might have to be stuck in caveman time. Like, oh my god. I feel bad so much for the dad because the dad had to deal with this. I mean, I don't blame him. If he was my child, like, get out of here. But I will probably take time with it. But at the same time, if it could be continuing to do with it, how long I can get updates with it? How long I can keep the child? It's like, what you could do? Like, what could you do? You know? And I feel bad for the dad. Like, what can you do? Do you take the child away, but then you feel bad for the child, but you don't feel bad? Like, it's kind of weird. It's hard for a parent. Like, you know, it's hard for a parent. You know, it's very hard for a parent to deal with that. And this is coming from a son of my mom, and also coming from me, who has mental issues with, like, particularly with, you know, depression and all that stuff, average stuff, regular stuff. And yeah, it could really affect her. It could also cause depression. It could lead problems like that. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a doctor or anything. I don't have a doctor's degree. Let me make it clear. This is under fair use, and I don't have a doctor's degree. And I probably did not pass college. I didn't. Yeah, I'm not doing well. But, don't even. I'm gonna get. That's a separate video for another time. But, yeah, this is just interesting how, the daughter's just saying these things. And this is the thing that blew up on the internet, which is weird. It's like negative things that blow up. It's kind of weird, you know? I'm like a dead channel. Like, no offense, I'm dead. Like she has more than me a little bit, but at the same time, she's not that famous. Trust me. It's just more like manipulation and using that to destroy your families, which is disgusting and rude in my opinion. Feel bad for the dad once again. Let's continue.
Like cancer. That is horrible.
It is horrible.
And the problem is
I agree. This is pretty horrible.
As your father, this is not the person that I raised. I did not raise you to be evil or to do negative things like this to other people. It cause other people grief and harm. Because that's what you're doing. Now, it's one thing, do it to me and all your followers, your fanboys, I don't know what the labels are for these guys that are like I don't know if they're simps or white knights trying to come to your rescue. You can rescue yourself. You're completely capable of rescuing yourself. But no, you got to be the damsel in distress. You got to play the victim. But at the time you're doing that, you're going after people and you're causing damage.
Yeah, so that's just depressing. So, let me just yeah, it's just depression once again. There's an ad going on, obviously, so I didn't want to watch the video.
Real damage.
But yeah, that's kind of depressing, honestly. Let's get to the part. Let's get to the part and let's see what.
All of that I did for her as her father, and this is how all of that effort, all of that energy, all of those decisions I made in the best interest of my daughters is repaid to me because she captured me going off on my youngest daughter because she wouldn't listen to me. Yes, I said a lot of things I'm not proud of. I said a lot of things about my ex-wife, which is Maya's mother, and I have to.
I'm going to skip some parts because I don't condone that.
He's not even a man. And I'm sitting there looking at this scene going, really? This is what I'm coming to after Thanksgiving? I'm seeing that he's like, I don't want to live with you. It's like, but then if she's going to take you, you know what? You go live there. And I looked at you and I remember what I said. I said, go live your life. And it was.
That's crazy. She doesn't care. And she did this on Thanksgiving? Or I could be wrong. I don't know the context of it. I don't know the family dynamics. Keep that in mind. I'm just a guy on the internet who just basically didn't do well in college and, didn't do well. But once again, that's a disgrace. I don't recommend it. So what we have learned today, ladies and gentlemen, we learned today that, if you go into disrespect your parents to the point where you're just going to be a troglodyte and just be basically a blank hole. I can't say it because YouTube would demonetize me like crazy. But to the point where you destroy your family lives or just destroy your family relationship and destroy it, it's just depressing, honestly. And this will leave the problems. So, yeah, my best advice, kids, or people with mental or anybody, because I also watch. There's a part I kind of missed in this video, but I want to make it as short as possible because I didn't want to do this all day. But there's a part of the video that talked about how she had mental illness, and they tried getting a doctor, and she refused to get doctors and refused to get meds. I skipped that part, obviously. You just watch other videos about it, but that's why I'm reacting to it, which is interesting. She does suffer from mental illness, which is interesting. But there's no excuse for freaking out or basically harassing your family members like that. That's disgusting. I don't condone that. And if anything, you should use your mental illness for good and just make a website, or like I did, make a website, make an operating system like I did, and just do whatever. Just do whatever makes you happy. Don't be a troglodyte. Don't be miserable. Be happy. Enjoy life while it lasts, because life doesn't last forever. Your parents don't last forever. And here's the thing. Here's the crazy part too. The dad took her in because her mom took her out, and the thing you gotta remember too is that she's 18. She's legally 18, so she could be kicked out anytime. Like, I'm 19. I could be kicked out anytime. Like I could literally, if I could be living in basically home, or my own place. But the thing is, I'm trying to get things settled, and I got negotiation and it worked out. So I'm kind of different, and at least I listen to my mom. So we negotiate, and she understands my situation and stuff, and we get along really well. So to the point that I'm not. Don't worry, I'm not like feeding off her. I'm actually supporting mom and taking care of mom. Like, at least I'm taking care of my parents and my mom and stuff in the process. And I'm gonna get a job too. I have to get a job too. That's only if YouTube blows. I won't get a job, but I have to get a job regardless of it. So I gotta get a job to also support my mom and stuff. I'm hoping my business will grow. That's my dream, to get my business grow. But at least I've had some passions for my business and technology. My dream is to be an entrepreneur and technology and own my stuff, and that I can take care of my mom. I can be financially secure. But right now, there's a lot going on. But I'm hoping things will be back on shape. Once again, it's thing to you guys. It's all about you guys. Thank you to you guys that's supporting the channel, man. I love you guys really much once again. Thank you for continued support once again. But like I said, the message, like I said, is you should never be harassing your parents. You should be not mean to it, and you should take care of your parents as much as possible, because your parents will not last forever. Nothing lasts forever. Not even your laptop, not even your phone, and not even Asians, okay, or even Africans, or whatever you could think of. I don't know. Everything does not last forever, okay. And respect your mom, especially because I have an Asian family and I respect them too. Damn right I am. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you, kids, for support. This is my tech. I gotta go. Very noise. I'm gonna hack for a server for a purpose. Serve for a purpose. Very noise. This is my tech. I gotta go. Going to basically hack a server. I am basically going to chill with the Asian family and go and finish my life and become a company and become a monopoly. And I'm out. Thank you for support, and I'm out. I'm about to be a monopoly, and I'm out. Thank you for support, and I'm out.